Alright guys, what's going on? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. We got a few more hours left of Sunday, at least according to my time from starting of the recording of this video. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you had a good one, a safe one, and a restful one. But what I wanted to talk about in this commentary right now is actually my biggest concern with Call of Duty nowadays, and of course, which obviously goes into Black Ops Cold War. And by the way, the gameplay in the background that you're seeing is actually from the live stream that I had a couple days ago. So this is the gameplay I chose for this video, so I hope you enjoy it. And let's get it right into the nitty gritty. My biggest concern for the game, now we all know the laundry list of problems that we have been complaining about ever since alpha, and even before then, thanks to leaks and speculations from other people out there, including myself. And some of that through the alpha obviously has come into fruition. So as well as a whole bunch of other things that I'm going to get into that all leads up into the same thing. So now my biggest concern is the combination of the two factors because they go hand in hand. And that is, number one, the fact that we know now through Modern Warfare 2019 and what history has said and what the leaks have, have been coming true, and other YouTubers out there like the Gaming Revolution, for instance, who made a video about how Activision is trying to silence him, and it was a 20-minute video and he went into detail about that. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below if I remember after editing and making this video or whatnot. But the thing is that when you put everything together in terms of the way they're handling the cheating or how they're not handling the cheating or whatnot and how they don't care, the only thing they did was really, they just went after a couple of the companies and sued them because obviously they're going to make money. And you guys know how Activision is with money. They're no different than the shark in Jaws that smells blood in the water. It's simple as that. They're going to approach that shit and they're going to go after it because where there's money is success. Where there's money, there's power, and that's what they want. What do the Oracle from the Matrix Reloaded said it the best. What do all men with power want? More power, or something along those lines. So it's very true. So the thing is that they're trying to make themselves look the best, obviously, to please the shareholders and make themselves look all really good, and and basically say that we've made so much money and yada 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 and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, the quality of the game could be a hell of a lot better, especially with the amount of money they're making, which they could be investing in their game. And the thing is, we got to remember as well that this is the other thing that goes hand in hand. Beyond the cheating and just the fact that Activision, more than ever now, seems to not give a damn. But it's the fact that Treyarch right now has the biggest, obstacle, the biggest assignment that they've ever had. They have a 2-year life cycle to develop this game, which is obviously a pretty big title for what it is, right? Only 2 years to do it. There's been development hell, and they also need to figure out how to develop an anti-cheat thing, which seems to be something that prefers to be pushed to the side compared to the other things that they want to put in the game. Like, for instance, I'm sure Activision sees this. I'm sure Activision sees it this way, okay? To them, according to, again, everything we've been seeing so far, thanks to history repeating itself, especially with this year of Modern Warfare, to them, having skill-based matchmaking in the game is more important than having an anti-cheat system, which is a damn shame, because skill-based matchmaking don't belong, but an anti-cheat system does belong. So they basically have it backwards here, which is insane. But here's the problem. The problem is that this half-assed backwards solution, so to speak, right, quote-unquote solution, is making them money, because people at this point, when it comes to Activision, I'm sorry, not Activision, but when it comes to Call of Duty, players at this point don't give a damn if they have to cheat, buy a Cronus Max, download hacks, whatever the hell it is. They really don't give a damn. To them, it's just as entertaining as playing the game without cheating or whatnot. And there's also the fact that they just love pissing other people off, and the fact that they're getting reported and nothing is going on is mind-boggling, especially when you have a game that is this big and this successful financially, that can obviously afford to do something about it, and it's not happening, and it's basically being ignored. And the only thing that's not being ignored are the things that the community as a whole has been bitching about. Everybody from the pro community to the average player even. I mean, and the average player in Call of Duty today is slightly better than the average player of, let's say 10 years ago, in my opinion. Average player. Everybody else, everybody that's pretty much got a .9 or a 1 KD at this point is about average. And back in the day, it used to be even worse when there were people like myself in the lobby because there was no skill-based matchmaking or no toned down quote-unquote skill-based matchmaking like it is, especially like it is in recent years. So, or we can just say it was a hell of a lot more toned down to where basically a bad player would really, really pay for being a bad player and not knowing what to do. I paid for it. I'm sure some of you guys that are watching this video have paid for it. I cannot stress enough how many times I've gone double negative and triple negative. This happens, and every once in a blue moon to this day, like even in Black Ops 4, I've taken my streams, my replay streams out of your guys' site because basically apparently the YouTube algorithm doesn't like that, and basically I lose subscribers and all that kind of stuff. So that's why you guys can't just go back and see them. But I can guarantee you sometimes even in this game, you know what happens? If I run into a full team of tryhards, which some of them may or may not use, like, you know, Cronus Maxes or whatever the hell it is, and in this game, according to pros, a lot of people use that shit. Basically there are times where I even go, you know, where I am with a bunch of noob bots on my team and everybody else on the other team is a Prestige Master tryhard using everything from what I just mentioned with the Cronus Max or to the cheesiest classes, the tryhard classes with the VMPs or the strobe light or whatever it is. And sometimes because I have to try to carry and try to win, I'll go double negative or triple negative even at times, with streaks getting dropped on me nonstop. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. But the thing is, with the skill-based matchmaking, the way it is with Modern Warfare and with what could possibly be with the next game, all these games, when you put it all together, it's all game breaking. And it's my biggest concern that the fact that Activision it's shown more than ever now that they really don't care. And that's a damn shame. Now, so far in terms of game design, there's been a handful of things that are pretty much reminiscent of Modern Warfare. They're looking to basically do to a certain extent a rinse and repeat of the whole system, like from the microtransaction system probably. And in terms of the way they're going to release new content, they're going to do it in a similar way that they did with Modern Warfare. So the thing is that going to include the no addressing the hackers or cheaters? Is it going to go all the way there? And this is a very important year to see whether or not that's going to happen, because if Treyarch doesn't address this, they either A, didn't have time, which we all know that they could still do it if they really wanted to, or B, Activision just said, no, don't do it, we don't care, and if we find you guys doing it, we're going to punish you. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for this one. Let me know down in the comment section, what are your biggest worries for Black Ops Cold War and your biggest concerns with Call of Duty in general nowadays with everything that's been going on? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm actually really curious to know. And are you guys getting the game? Are you guys not getting the game? Are you guys going to wait for beta? Let me know your thoughts on the matter. And that's it. That's all I got for this one, guys. This is Jack, signing off.